It has been 6 months since they started this political exploitation of New York. It's been 6 months since they clearly had no basis whatsoever to do this. What they said yesterday in dropping the lawsuit was, there are other states that also had green light laws. There are also other states that also had green light laws. We knew that, and I've said that, and I said it to them, and I've said it publicly, and it's no secret that 15 states have green light laws. You just realized that yesterday? You just realized the state of the laws in this country yesterday? Is that at all plausible? Is that at all credible? We just realized yesterday that New York isn't the only state that had green light laws. Why didn't you look at the law? Why didn't you listen to Andrew Cuomo when he said 11 times there are other states that have green light laws? You are Department of Homeland Security. Is it plausible that you didn't know what the laws were in this nation? No. They got caught. It was all politics all the time. It was all exploitation all the time. And they hurt this state because of it. You cannot use government for political exploitation. Newsflash. It's called government. You can't play politics with government. You can't use the Department of Justice as a political tool. You can't use the Department of Homeland Security as a political tool. It doesn't work that way. And it's not just not right and unethical and immoral. It's illegal. It's illegal. I was a federal cabinet secretary. I was Attorney General of the state of New York. It is illegal what they did. And I believe it violates Acting Secretary Wolf and Acting Deputy Cuccinelli. They violated their oath of office. Nowhere in your oath of office does it say you can use government resources to advance political purposes. 6 months, you filed court papers making representations that this was a bona fide act by the federal government, and now yesterday you say, we had no idea that it wasn't just New York. There were actually other states. I believe Mr. Wolf and Mr. Cuccinelli have possible criminal liability. I believe there is civil liability. It was a clear abuse of government power for political purposes. I called it out as soon as it was done. I called it out in February. I called it out multiple times since then. It was brought to the attention of the highest people in the White House. It continued, and it continued, and it continued. And it has done significant damage. Without the Trusted Traveler Program, you know what else happened? The lines at the airports backed up. You know when the lines at the airports backed up? In February, in March. You know what was going on in the airports in February and March? What was going on? It's when the COVID cases were coming from Europe. That's when the COVID cases were coming from Europe. And they were playing their political games, and they backed up the lines of people waiting to get through Customs and Border Patrol in dense areas, in tight quarters, waiting on a line, because they were playing politics. Attorney General Barr heads a department called the Department of Justice. The concept of justice is relevant to the Department of Justice. That's why the name is Department of Justice. I don't know that Mr. Barr is going to go down in the book of the most distinguished attorneys general of the United States. But if he wanted to have a modicum of credibility, you know that this agency played politics. You know that they lied. They've admitted that they lied. Can you allow this blatant, egregious misconduct to go uninvestigated? Now, if you can do what he's done at the Department of Justice, I guess you can let anything go. But this is really egregious. I also call on Speaker Pelosi and Congressman Nadler and Congressman Benny Thompson to do a congressional investigation on this issue. It has hurt New Yorkers. It's hurt our economy. It's only one in a barrage of political abuses that we've endured by this federal government, but it's emblematic, and it has to stop. And I hope they do their legal duty, because there is no plausible way. You spent 6 months, you filed papers, you contested a lawsuit, you inconvenienced hundreds of thousands of people. And just yesterday, it was revealed to you that there were other states like New York. I believe there are civil damages that New York State is owed, and we'll be pursuing possible claims for that.